Good day, good day, good day. My name is Bongi Tlednis, and welcome to Clevernet TV in Diaspora. Clevernet TV in Diaspora is an internet online TV service. We are created to bring Africans back home and in diaspora together to appreciate their achievements in whatever they do throughout the continent. Please, it is important for you to sign up now to clevernet.com. Diaspora, we are having a woman who is so beautiful this morning. Good morning, Victoria. Can you
Good
please
morning.
introduce yourself further? I believe that people want to know more about you.
Good morning, Bongi. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Victoria Dashonla. I'm the founder, director of Woman with a Mission NGO. And with the Woman with a Mission NGO, we do different things, we have different streamings, that's what we call it. One of them, which is the Stay Queens. And the intention of Stay Queens is to help entrepreneurs, we give them opportunities, to start their businesses, to help guide them through starting the businesses and so many other things, especially with our mentorship programs where we call the giants, people that are already entrepreneurs, we link them with upcoming entrepreneurs in that space, thereby, guiding them and nurturing them. We also help them get fundings and all of that. So we saw the need to take this project beyond South Africa. So we saw the need to take it into Africa, the whole continent itself. So hence, I'll tell you more, but let me just stop with that introduction.
Clevenard in Diaspora Television is an internet online TV service. What sets us apart is a unique combination of hit African content, first and exclusive international free movies, series, musics, news, events, documentaries, tourism, teleshopping shows, youth TV programs, and live interviews. Clevenard Diaspora Television is available throughout sub-Saharan Africa and to the diaspora markets worldwide. Take your entertainment with you wherever you go. Watch on your smartphone, tablet, laptop, smart TV, depending on your device. Watch free movies with Clevenard Movies Television. Stop searching for free movies websites and watch Clevenard Movies Television. Watch your favorite African shows anywhere at any time. Don't forget to check out our top 5 TV channels created to get you informed. TV1, Clevenard in Diaspora Television. TV2, Clevenard Youth Television. TV3, Clevenard Movies Television. TV4, Clevenard Teleshopping Television. TV5, Clevenard Tourism Television. To start watching, sign up at www.clevenard.com and follow the easy steps. Once you're done, log into the Clevenard website or app on your device, click on any one of our 5 TV channels, and hit play. We will be very satisfied and happy to welcome you to our team as one of our new business partners. Contact info@clevenard.com +34 631 279811. Website www.clevenard.com.
Yeah, well, the most thing that I'm excited about, it's your event. There's an event coming up. Am I right? Am I wrong?
You're right.
Tell us more about that event.
Okay, so like I told you, it's an NGO for women, which is called Woman with a Mission. And then we thought, why don't we rather, with what we're doing, and the NGO is 7 years old, by the way, so it's a 7 years anniversary. So we just thought, number one, when we approach sponsors, they tell us, you know what? We don't need to be gender biased. It's a good thing you're doing things for women, but we have to include the boy child too.
And men are worried these days, right? They're so worried these days.
I tell you. So we thought, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, when you're telling people to be proper, you need to tell everybody. And we also definitely are not gender biased. So we thought, okay, let's look for a new project, not just. We don't want to limit ourselves to South Africa. We don't want to be sexual bias or gender bias. So we thought, let us, do something new. Hence, we wanted to start with a project which we call the Wwmra Awards, which is the event we're having on the 29th of October in Hilton Stanton. So the intention of this is to move the focus from, I mean, it's the world is bitter right now. To be
Mm.
honest, I mean, look at the war in Ukraine. We just got over COVID, for crying out loud. I mean, we're
Mm.
not even over COVID, to be honest, you know. So it's just been one negative over the next negative. I mean, we cannot say Ukraine and Russia war is all over there, but still, they're human too. We care for them. We want peace in our world. So, and then
Yeah.
generally, it's actually affecting everybody because it's affecting the petrol, it's affecting this and that. We just need peace. So we thought, let us start with the continent first. Let's start with Africa. So let's do something positive, you know, to shed a light on better things than the sadness. Let's, you know, take something to
Celebrate
unwind,
people and celebrate
celebrate.
people.
So
Yeah.
and celebrate people. So the intention of Wwmra is a celebration, is to put together top echelons in Africa, you know, and then put them in one up, and together let us see how we can move Africa forward. It looks like is a small thing, but you know, the journey of 100 mile, it starts one day. So I thought, let us put together excellence, people doing great things. We nitpick, we pick from different professions. We have lawyers, we have doctors, you know, we have entrepreneurs, that people that already started the companies and are successful. We have dignitaries, we have ambassadors. So we think, let us put these brains together, these people that are achievers, and let us see what together we can achieve in the space of 1 year. So
Yeah.
the essence of now Womra is we're putting together achievers, groundbreakers, that in their own right. Now, putting that
Yes.
together
Wow.
in a hub and then giving them a task to go into the world and, you know, make a difference. I mean, let's see
Yes.
how that will make that should work. So, hence the need for the awards. We want to recognize them first, then we give them a job to do. And then in the space of 1 year, when we're doing the next Womra Awards, you know, then they're going to come with what they've accomplished, what they've achieved, what project they
Mm-hmm.
have done, what country they have influenced. And then when we come with this report, they also now have the right or the ability to inaugurate the next set, and hand.
So
So,
right now, I'm sorry, Victoria, to interject.
yes,
Right now,
yes,
it's the first year, right? It's the first year of
it
the
is.
awards, and then
Yes,
you
it
are
is.
still celebrating these people. You know, as you talking, I'm thinking
Yes,
about Cleveland TV itself
yes,
as a family, like in
yes.
diaspora. We all about creating and also celebrating people's achievements, and also we all about bringing Africa together. And I'm listening to you with your concept. You actually are all about bringing Africa together, and you also spoke about the bitterness that is going on around. And really, life now, it's so bad, it's so hectic. We need people like you, and I really, really, right now, can say to you, I appreciate what you're doing in the country. This continent of ours needs people like you.
Thank you so much. So, talking about what Cleveland is doing, that brings me to what we call Collaborate Africa. So the
Okay.
intention now is now to move into our next motion, which is Mission Africa, which is the big
Oh.
uh, where we're going. This is the mission. You know, so
Mm-hmm,
we do everything, we call it with a mission. There's a woman with a mission. Now we have Mission Africa. The intention
okay.
is to encourage, if I can achieve greatness, if one of us can achieve greatness, more can we do together? You know, so
Yeah.
emphasis on together, emphasis on unity, emphasis
Unity
on
is
making,
it's everything. Yeah. Unity is
yes, you
power.
know, exactly. So when we try, one of our motto is making positivity contagious. You know, I tell people that it's easier to love than to hate. It's so
Yes.
much easier to love someone. Yeah, you know why?
Yeah.
Because when you love someone, you're happy too. But when you're living in bitterness, when you're hating on somebody, even you are not happy. You're depressed and you're
True.
down and
True.
you're not comfortable. So there's just the need to remind people that it's actually a good thing to not be a negative person or a whiner or just complaining
Yeah.
about this and that. But I was in an interview with another lady, and she was talking about the storm, and then how in every storm you need to be steady. And I love that so much. It's not about the storm, it's about the
Mm-hmm.
steady. It's about
Yes.
whatever you're going through. Like I said, the world is bitter right now. There's a lot of
Mm.
negativity, but in that pain, in that struggle, if we
Yes.
can just remind ourselves, because it's they say hot people. Like it's
Yeah,
somebody
hurt
who,
people hurt
yeah,
people. Yes,
hot
true.
people. So
Mm-hmm.
when you see things that are going badly, it's because there's a lot of there's a lot of bad things, there's a lot of hatred in the.
Pain. Mm.
Yes, pain,
Mm.
exactly, in the mind of or in the in the heart of so many people. So how do we let
Mm.
them know that you can actually take that on one side? Hence, we're talking about be steady. It's a storm. Everybody has to go through a storm, but at the end of that storm, there's gonna be a rainbow. So if we can just believe that whatever we're going through, we don't need to hurt somebody else, we don't need to
No.
drag other people down. We just, all we need to do is just to see how we can help those people become the better self. So it's an individual thing first before we now move into a community and then the continent. So firstly, I think we actually need to do something about the mental state of mind of
Yes.
people. There's a lot of projects starting now, especially now that we're talking about the male child. The need for, we overlook them because we just think most of them, they're strong men. Emphasis on strong.
Strong.
We
Yes.
just think they're not oughting the men. But the rate at which men are committing suicide these days, you cannot,
Mm.
you don't want to know. So, and it's because we just impose it on them. The community, I don't want to say
Because
stigmatize,
also because we have expectations on men.
expectations on
Yes.
men, even from them being a boy. As a boy, you expect them to be a super boy. You have to
Strong all
be
the
a
time.
man.
Yes.
You have to be strong.
Mm.
Yes, we need to shed a light on that. That they're also human. They need a time to relax. They need a time. They need to. We need to check on their mental state also, because I have somebody very close to me. Actually, the last event that I had, my DJ hired the instrument from this guy. Everybody thought it was fine. And 2 weeks ago, he committed suicide here in
Mm.
South Africa. Yeah, such a sad story because he looks like is a man, is a strong man. Nobody's checking in on him. Nobody
Yeah,
knows
that we didn't
he's going through
know.
stuff. Exactly. So we need to
Mm.
start small. We need to start with a state of mind. We work on that. And then now we
Yes.
move on to creating revenue, creating a means. I mean, if you're good, if you can steady yourself upstairs, and then you have something to eat. The
Yeah,
other lady,
true.
I'm still going to refer to her, the interview I was talking about.
Mm-mm.
She also mentioned that she has a project with helping with bullying. So in schools, she didn't have an. So when she went to the school, to one of the schools in the locations, you know what happened? To talk about bullying, they're like, we don't even care about this bullying. We've not even eaten. We need food. So
Mm.
we need to tackle different things. We start with a state of mind, mental
Poverty as
state of
well.
mind,
Yeah.
then we go to poverty. How do
Poverty.
we help?
Yeah.
How can we help?
Mm.
We have a lot of people that what they used to, I hate to emphasize that, but we all have to enjoy the our labor, but
Yes.
sometimes what we use in a day, some of the rich people, it can feed a community, to be honest. So if we start with seeing how, and some people just don't know better, and they don't know how they can help. So if we can
Yeah.
see how we can use the little resources we can get and help alleviate all those things across Africa, I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, Victoria, when you're talking about poverty, you're actually talking with me because I'm really like a person who likes to help. Like the charity thing, it's mine. So if maybe in future, if maybe you can squeeze me in, we'll be able to work together this journey and be able to help. I like that part because it's very important because our people are really suffering and we have to do something about it.
Speaking on that also, I'll just make two references. So we also with this Wwmra Awards, we brought together a lot of, we're giving them the philanthropic or humanitarian awards. So we have a bunch of women who they have started small, creating shelter, for
Okay.
young kids. We
Young
I have
women.
people
Okay.
like
Oh, young kids.
uh,
Okay. For is it
yeah,
a general
for
thing?
we started
From
with the kids. Yeah,
yes.
I have one. Her name is Patronella. She has I think it's Pearls and I'm so bad with names. So the name of our nonprofit is Pearls and something. And you know what she does? She picks kids that are not able to afford hostels. They can't go to school to university. They're done with matric, but they can't go to university because they can't even um, afford where to stay. The proximity from home to the university, it's they can't travel. So what she
Mm-hmm.
does is she's built an hostel, an accommodation where she's housing university students for free.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's alleviating poverty in that way, and then she's empowering these kids to be able to move into another level, and then empowering them to be able to achieve something in life. Another one is the one that's got over 500 students, I mean children, girls actually, housing them, feeding them, and all of that. I mean, we have more than 10 people in the charity department. So we're
Okay.
collaborating with them, and we're seeing how we can help them. Our grand patron, I would like to talk about him, is Mr. Adeleke. He is doing amazing things. I'll send also some links to you guys. He just goes to the local settlement, and this you just see maybe a mother of five or a mother
Okay.
of three, and when he says a mother of three, and he goes like, how can a mother of three be living in a space like this? You know, one room. You know how a shack is like
Hmm.
those
I can
aluminium,
imagine.
a small portion. So he goes to them and like, do you own this land? And they're like, yeah, the government has given us this land, but we can't build. We don't have the resources to build on this. So it goes to the department of whoever is concerned. I don't know all those departments,
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
he approaches. So he's doing he knows he's not going to waste his resources building on this land. As soon as that is sorted, he starts building for them. So he's built houses even without being recognized. So when I saw this, I'm like, no, no, we need to shed a light on this man. He's doing amazing things. He might be mad at me because
Hmm.
he's such a private person, but he has helped so many people. He has touched so many lives. This is what we want to do. We want to see projects that we can touch lives. We can, improve on people's, livelihood.
So what?
In the 21st century's technological advancement, we all seek opportunities to move and network with the emerging space. Introducing Clevenard blog and event posting. Do you think you have some interesting materials, good content, articles, and stories? Then feel free to publish them on Clevenard blog and events page, just as team of our writers are doing presently. By blogging on Clevenard's blogs and events, you benefit from our reach and network. There are constant stream of people visiting our social platform, and we have figured out just how to distribute our contents. This means you can basically skip the line and get access to a big audience from day one. Furthermore, we can help you get in touch with important people for projects with possibilities of translating your content into other languages and republishing them on Clevenard. This helps preserve and protect your content from getting lost. What's more, you also get to be part of our team with access to our network and lots of exclusives, behind the scenes information. And of course, you get full credit for everything you do, which brings you popularity and make extra income. Sign up now on clevenard.com and start blogging to your advantage. Please see the tutorial video on how to blog or post events on Clevenard Blogs and Events. For more information, contact info@clevenard.com +34 631 279811. Website www.clevenard.com. Clevenard, your blogs, your identity.
So what would you like to achieve in 5 years? Maybe 5 years is the closest. I believe you already are having it in mind.
Exactly. So, we like I was talking to someone, they're like, you see, we want to do a lot. There's a lot to do. Number one, I believe so much in empowering someone. It's just like what we say,
Okay.
you don't need to, you just keep giving people fishes. It's not right.
Yes,
You
true.
actually need to teach them how to fish. So
Hmm.
hence why we mostly focus on entrepreneurship. That's empowering someone, giving the technical know-how into somebody's hand. Like, okay, now take, go become. So firstly, you need to empower them. How do you generate fund? How do you generate
Mm-hmm.
resources? How do you become an individual of your own? How do you
Mm.
take care of your family? So hence also we have another project which is the Stay Crafty. It's a school, it's a skill acquisition program where we people get to come study. We have, I think we're launching 6 programs, which includes all just petty things that you can do, but would also bring food to your table. It might not be on the large scale. For instance, we
Mm-hmm.
have the hairdressing. It's
Okay.
not very popular in South Africa. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a big thing now. They're saying it's the foreigners that are doing most of it, but maybe they don't know where to get this the knowledge. So now
The
we're helping
knowledge,
them
yeah.
acquire the knowledge. We're giving them the opportunity
Mm.
to come and acquire a knowledge of just basic skills. Like
Yeah.
tailoring, yeah, fashion
Okay.
design,
Mm-hmm.
culinary. All those petty things that, but at the end of the day, they'll still help you bring food to your table. Do you understand? So,
Yes.
these are the projects we want to start. These are things we want to do. We want to move into Africa in general. We have people from Ghana, from Lesotho coming for this event. We have
Okay.
the kings and queens. We have uh, people that are doing great things. I remember Mr. I'm bad with pronunciation. I think his name is Mr. Scofrey. Is in Ghana. He's going to mobilize for us in Ghana. We have from Kenya. We have the Commonwealth on board.
Okay.
So people already doing a lot of people doing great things in Kenya. Do I remember
Wow.
her name? So we have all over. We have at least 10 countries on board. Then we'll see how we can champion this movement and do something great for Africa.
I'm inspired. I'm inspired indeed. I like what I'm hearing from you, Victoria. And really, you're doing great. You're doing great, and you need to be applauded for that. You are a great woman who really sees the need in Africa of people coming together and also seeing people that are doing great things like you to say they deserve to be awarded. I like what I'm hearing about that one. When I'm actually now closing my eyes and thinking that what is it that Victoria is actually looking into, and I'm thinking, you know what, this woman is great because she sees all needs. It's like you are a researcher. It's like you saw all needs of people all over the country and the continent, everywhere in Africa. That, you know what, I think people need one, two, three. Because you're looking around, you're just not a selfish person who's walking around alone and not caring about others. You are looking around and you're trying to see what is it that you can do for our continent. And I'm really inspired about that. So it's only that you think you need to do for people, or maybe there's anything else that you can tell us to inspire people at home who are watching right now, as we are an internet online service that is providing people like you who will be telling a lot of stories about what's happening in the continent. What else can you tell the people out there?
Thank you so much. Like, you see, everything you talk about reminds me of something.
I know,
So we,
I know. Yeah,
there's a,
it's like
yeah,
as I'm looking at you, I'm seeing
yeah.
a lot. I'm seeing a woman who can do a lot because already your mind is set. You know what you want, and you know what our people need. So I know that whatever that you said, it's probably not enough.
Imagine, definitely. There's power in storytelling. Your story will motivate somebody else. My story, somebody else would hear it and want to
Indeed.
do something. So we're also going to put shed light on stories, people's journey, especially entrepreneurs. There's
Okay.
one woman, I think the name of her product is Fabulicious. Yeah, she started a product
Mhm.
from nothing, and she's doing so good. She's empowering people. I think she's got about 40 staff now. So those are the stories you want to talk about, the journey, from a shack, from nothing,
Nothing to
So
something. Yeah.
do something. You can let people know that it doesn't necessarily have to be that you inherited something from your parents. It doesn't have to be that you got funding from government. All you need, one is tenacity. That's you wanting to do something. There's this verse, or I would say it's an idiom or a proverb, I don't know what to call it, that pushes me to when I want to give up, especially. It says that when your dream it doesn't even scare you, then it's not big enough.
Yeah, true.
So sometimes I'm thinking, but this thing I'm doing, maybe it's not even achievable. I just don't want to. I'm like, am I even stressing myself? Am I even making sense? But when you remember that most entrepreneurs, they start from somewhere. They start small. The ones that are going to last, the ones that are going to stay, are of someone like what's this man's name? The one that does the woman that dresses like Medea. Do you know? I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm forgetting names now. Okay, so I'll remember in the course of but he also started small. I remember when he was telling the story, it brought me to tears, where he said it would sleep in the car, he didn't have a home, until now he's one of the biggest shots in the world.
Oh.
So I'll remember his name before we round up. But, this kind of stories, they make you know that, yes, you can start with nothing. And, you can become something from nothing. It doesn't have to be that, I'm waiting for the funding. You have to start small, and you have to start now.
Now, yeah.
So you have to start now. So we just need to remind people that they need to persevere, they need to be tenacious, and they need to just start something. And then they need to now know how to collaborate. Because with collaboration, it's the fastest way to move forward. So let me round up because I don't want to take too much of your time. I just want to say quickly that the event we're having, which is the Wwmra Awards, is going to take place in Hilton Santon on the 29th of October. It's going to start. It's a red carpet gala. What else I need to say? Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. Our events are always so much fun. So never forget, so it's gonna be empowering. More details will be on our website. You can check on our website. Yes, www.womanwiththemission.org. And yes, just it's such an honor to be part of this. To have this opportunity to come and speak with you. Thank you so much for giving me this chance.
You're welcome. But then, do you have handles maybe for people to get to?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have Instagram. On Instagram, I think we're Woman with a Mission. So I think you just type Woman with a Mission with no space. You would find us on Instagram. On same as Twitter. On Facebook, I think we're Stay Queens, because the Stay Queens is one of the trainings that we do, which focuses on entrepreneurship. So we started with that one. So we pushed more on that. So I think on Facebook, you just type Stay Queens. You remember it because it's like Slay Queens.
Yes.
So, but we're saying we
Stay Queens. Slay Queens.
Yes. So, yeah. Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Victoria. Thank you so much. It was good to have you here on CleverNet TV in Diaspora, and we are very excited for you as well as you are continuing with the journey that you're having, helping our people in Africa.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, my name is Bongi Gladness, and we are signing out as a CleverNet TV in Diaspora. We'll have you again next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello there. Looking for an African movie? Search no further. Clevenard African Movies TV is here for you. We are dedicated to the acceleration of African films, TV series, documentaries, and lots more. Explore our movies at home or on the go. Clevenard Movies is free to watch on clevenard.com. Don't miss this opportunity. Hurry now. Sign up and subscribe today.